Howdy out there. This is Ed, the CNC dude, Suncoast Technical College, Sarasota, Florida, alumnus, and now I'm also teacher training consultant. Also, just came back from Dunwoody School in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is the second time I've been there. I went here 10 years ago on a fine recommendation from our first head of HTEC, Bob Skadinsky, who kind of mentored me and said I should go to this conference. So I brought my wife, and my program manager actually came. So he actually found out what I did. Always encourage your program manager to do any of these things, local, regional, or national, to see what you do. He was very impressed. This is a picture. We always take a group picture at the middle or end of the conference. A lot of attendees out there. It was very nice weather for the week. We even had Mark Terryberry there, our Haas Tips of the Day guru, and he also was a keynote speaker. You also have Cole Custer from NASCAR, who told us about the new Haas NASCAR team. So the Stewart Haas Racing has ended, but it's now transformed to the Haas one-man NASCAR team. So all good things. I'm kind of reaching out to more instructors that I would like to see. We actually have seen like people that have retired, like myself, go on, or maybe they just couldn't make the conference. I would say regulars that always come to the conference. And we're getting more new people. We're starting to get an influx of new people, especially we have newer council members. I was a council member for a couple of years, and the council pretty much organizes the event, and that's most of their task. We all get nice badges here, like this one, and we have tags on the bottom that identifies who we are. We put a QR code on it, so if you want to get information when you're talking to people, if you can't write it down. And I'm in the post-secondary group. Then they have, which would be after high school. Then they have the university group, which are usually the 4-year universities. So we would call this the 1 and 2 year group. And then we have the secondary or high school group. So we have all those subgroups, and we break down into other sessions and talk about our issues, plans, how to fix things as a group. And then we'll report at the end to the whole group at the final meeting. So we'll have an opening meeting. They feed us all the time in there. We have breakfast every day, lunch every day. We do a social event on the first night at the hotel. Nice social get together. Second night, I believe, was the official dinner, which this year was a great event at a place called Punch Social, right next to the hotel. You could just walk right over. And they had indoor bowling alleys, darts. You can have your picture taken as a group. They had some great karaoke rooms, cornhole, pool, and a big taco bar that we were just making tacos all night. And, and also your libations, so your drinks. So, and you usually get a couple of drink tickets. So it's all part of your conference fee, your very low conference fee. And as a instructor in a school, you should be able to get your administration to approve your trip. That's what I did all the time. You want to approve the plane fare and your hotel and the conference fee. Those are your three big costs. And if you get a rental car or not. If not, you can actually buddy up with people. We had buses every day from hotel to this event, so you didn't really need much. Maybe if you just did an Uber back and forth to the airport once, or buddied up with somebody. Like I actually had rented a car, and I buddied up with my buddy Bill R. from HTEC in the Buffalo, New York area. We had met at the airport. So we were able to drive together to the hotel, and buses every day back and forth. So you didn't really have to worry about how to get around. And you were just with a group of people that we all do the same thing. We were all learning from each other. We felt very comfortable around each other. We don't have to explain each other what each other does. So I remember the first year I went, I was just all ears and listening and trying to see where I stood, what I needed to do, maybe what I was doing good, and maybe what I was missing. So I would like to say that all instructors of machining programs, and we did have a dabbling of like engineering programs and some welding in there. So if you can go to the National, that's probably the best thing you can ever do, especially you get summer break, you get a week off. We all get some time off, even if you have to take if you're a 12-month employee, you should be able to get some time off in the summer. It's really you can go Monday through Thursday, and usually on Thursday we break early so we can get on planes. You can almost skip Monday because the morning meeting is on Tuesday morning, but we have some events on Monday, so you can really do like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just 3 days is not bad. So, and then we also have the regional HTECs, which are your local areas, which pretty much you should be able to drive to. And most of them are one-day events. You can go, drive. Maybe if it's long enough, it's drive, hotel, do the meeting, come home. And it's really just like a share event, share and learn. And I know at the last one we had in Florida, we included a teacher training seminar. So you can always learn something. And it's just, I really like it because it's a great social event. We all have a great time. We get to know everybody. And after a while, these people become your friends and other people you can count on for help. You know, we'll have a whole list of emails and phone numbers that we can use to contact for help, or maybe we had sessions on other people's school projects. What do they teach in their school? There's always discussions about what do they teach, and all topics like how do they recruit. So we can all talk about recruiting not being where it should be, but how other people have ideas on how to improve it. So it's just a fabulous thing. So here's that group picture here, and if you go on to the Haas website, you just type in HTEC Haas, and it's the Haas Technical Education Community. Now, the Gene Haas Foundation is now managing and paying for all the background stuff in HTEC. And the council just organizes the event, just kind of meets during the year, maybe like once a month for about 6 sessions. And kind of we'll subdivide like what people do we want to get at the event, who do we want to have. We do a call out for people who want to do what we call breakout sessions, so they can teachers that teach other teachers pretty much. And I've done a bunch myself. So if you go through here, you can right up here, it says conferences. So if I just click on conferences, it brings you right to conferences. So of course the Dunning-Woody one is still here. We all get door prize. By the way, door prizes. See these here? We all get swag. We got cups. We got a little notebook for notes. Dunwoody actually made some crank handles here. I don't know if you can see this in my camera view, but we got little gifts. I was with the Autodesk crew. We had the machine calipers from the caliper project. Let's see if we can get it in my black background. There it is. Black. See the caliper? Right. We usually get hats. I think I got a hat. Yeah. There it is, right there. Clips, all kinds of stuff. We got that. We got Haas Formula One bag right here. It's right here. Bag. We got some posters here. Posters. Let me open this one up. Like wall poster says right here. Gene Haas Foundation wall posters right here, because hopefully you are all taking advantage of the money that Gene Haas Foundation gives away to help students with tuition or buying them tools or funding projects like Skills USA, Project MFG, anything related to teaching. Just the only caveat with Haas Foundation is it cannot benefit Haas. Can't buy machines from Haas. Anything else is justified. And they want you to use the money within a year or two, so you don't want to be sitting on it. Want to make sure we get it in the system. So in our school, we buy, everybody gets a toolbox, especially the post-secondary adults who are going in the field. And we also included like some costs on, if you had to go teacher training, Gene Haas Foundation will pay for that. So if they have many sites, if I back up here, right here, teacher training. Click on this. Here's and also, all of you teachers usually need to get professional development points. So when you're done with this conference, you get a certificate for X amount of hours of a professional development points, whether you're at a regional or a national. And here's a certificate of completion right here. This is from Gene Haas Foundation training. So this would be another professional development point, and probably you're going to learn something here. So this is Intro to CNC Turning, and this would be done at different facilities. Here's all the facilities here. We have Nebraska, Illinois, California, another California. Danville, Virginia is probably the closest one to the Florida area. The new one in Nashua, New Hampshire, and Wisconsin right here. And there's some examples of teacher training. So you go there with at least 6 or more people. Then we have HTEC Home. Back to here. Here's everybody. This is the last year's conference, which was in Fort Smith, Arkansas. The group photo again. Conference, what the vision is. It's a fantastic organization. And actually there was a comment about, I don't think HVAC does this kind of conference or carpentry. I'm not sure. Maybe they do, but we got conferences, member council. You click on this, and this is this year's council, and it's going to turn over, but everybody you can see is from all over the place. We got Illinois, Utah, British Columbia, Virginia, South Carolina, Oregon, on and on. It's from everybody. We got the bylaws here, or what our mission is, what we're supposed to do, the procedures, all nonprofit. Here's education grants right here. There's Bob Doucette that I met. New guy, and a lot of pictures here. They also backed the first robotics competition. Our school actually assists and helps first robotics. We also have, GFH centers. If you are lucky enough, and notice this is a bigger facility, you can become a GFH center if you put in your request, and they'll tell you what you need to do. And you're going to get a lot of funding money to help your program if you're able to do that. There's the list of schools right there that are all considered to be Gene Haas Foundation centers. Apply now, right here. Education grants. It's all right there. Post-secondary student competitions, secondary. So these are all grants. This one here says due June 30th, but we were actually told if you send a note to Kathy Lumen, who's the director, she'll try to get it in. The secondary is not due until December 1st, so you can probably get those in now. So can't say enough great things about Gene Haas Foundation. We have a Facebook group right here called HTEC Educators, so we also talk to each other on here. Sometimes we put files in here, like project files or help files. I see a little presence on LinkedIn. These are like Facebook, but more in the professional areas. There's Bob Doucette there. He actually was elected to the council, a new member. And some pictures he was taking. And we got the regular HTEC, like finding online training, all kinds of stuff. and older videos, and also like all the videos. Let's go back to the HTEC. That's this is Gene Haas Foundation Home. So let's go HTEC, and let me go back. Did I hit home? I'm on home. Anyway, there's all like links to other resources. It's almost like too much stuff. We go from a lot of teachers with not much at all, not much curriculum, not much help. We work in schools that teach, like, you might be in a school where they got regular high school studies and you're mixed in, or you might be in a technical school where you're doing technical training. Our school's got HVAC, carpentry, automotive, boat repair, culinary. And I learn from other teachers about how they teach, but I can't learn how to be a better machine shop teacher. So you can always learn some way. I think a lot of us probably should sit and watch another teacher teach, maybe like 3 in your school, and it would be actually helpful. I think we kind of in these sessions kind of talk about how we teach. I had to do a talk with the Autodesk team, and the discussion, it was 2 hours, so it kind of rolled into rolling out a curriculum, and then also rolled into how do we teach, like how do we present this, and then general topic of how to do that, and where we try to go, and what is the student look for, what is companies looking for, what does the school administration looking for, and what is the state looking for. Try to meet all those goals and try to do it as easily as we can, so we don't end up there at 11 o'clock every night, or we're burnt out by year 3 and we leave. We like what we're doing. We're learning how to teach. So anyway, I just thought it's mostly a welcome to HTEC. We haven't had a session, welcome to HTEC, how to use the system better. So I just want to put that out there. This is kind of a long video. I know this is 17 minutes, but I'm going to put this out to I know in my area I have a lot of emails for my Florida area, so to promote that. But I just want to generally put this out to promote, and because we're all feeling good. We just got back the other night, and just want to spread the message of HTEC and how it can help, and also help your brain. We just kind of relax, and we don't have to explain what a CNC machine is, or any of those topics. Now we just talk about our high points and success stories, and the stuff that also we struggle with, and what we want to get better at. Okay, CNC Dude signing off. Hope to see more of you at HTEC. Talk to you later.